problem with saddlebreds up in the Pennsylvania area. They were going through an auction, and a lot of them were being purchased, sent to Canada and Mexico for slaughter. And I had seen a post online, and there was a phone number, there was a horse that was about to be sent to slaughter. And so I called it just to get information about it. And the lady that I talked to told me that if he didn't have an adoption fee in a couple hours, that he was gonna be sent on to slaughter. So I paid the adoption fee and had him shipped down here. And he actually turned out to be a horse that used to show in my area. And I realized that some horses that I might have known may have ended up there. And I decided that we need to do something about it.
Horses that are going to Canada are horses that are going to slaughter. They're shipped from various locations throughout the country. There happen to be several kill buyers in our area. They all bid against each other at the sale, and then high bidder gets the horse and ships it off to the plant that they deal with.
You know, it's horrible, and it's horrible for our breeds, not just ours. And I'm not going to sit here and bang on the Amish people, but they are a group of people who enjoy the saddle horse and the standardbred as their driving horses. It is a way of life for them. They're a tool. And so that tool is utilized as long as it's useful, and when it's not, it's disposed of. I mean, it's just reality. And there are other situations that do not involve the Amish, and a lot of people don't like to realize that. There are people who raise more horses than they're capable of feeding, and or get in trouble financially and they can't feed their horse and they don't call for help, or they don't know that they can call for help.
Horses leaving the show horse industry or leaving the saddlebred industry altogether has been a little bit of a dark secret, and I think people didn't really understand. They thought their horse was so nice, when they sold it they didn't have anything to worry about, and they've realized that over time Saddlebred Rescue's pulled some of those out of the kill pen, so there's no horse that's immune.
Sir Old Guy. Sir Old Guy was so starved when we purchased him at the sale. Our vet did not think he would even live. With a week of intensive care, this wonderful old horse not only lived, he thrived. After 6 weeks, Sir looked like a different horse. He is now living in St. Louis, Missouri as a companion animal. Sir Old Guy will never go hungry again.
We have a very good working relationship with the Amish. We have Amish calling us when they have horses that they want to find homes for. We have Amish stop us when we're at the sale to show us horses and ask us if we would be interested in buying their horse, or in some cases they give us their horse because they like them that much, but they're done using them. They can't handle the trips that they need to make, which could be typically up to 17 miles one way. So that's a 34-mile trip in a day. Just think about how many times that is around your indoor ring.
I noticed that one of them looked like it had been some type of show horse at some point. So I asked my daughter to step on the horse and see if it rode. And it did. It knew all 3 gaits. And I was totally surprised that this horse was so easy to ride. And it hit me, as being a horse trainer and always looking for lesson horses, that maybe we were letting horses go into slaughter that actually had a purpose that could help the industry.
I have found the work Saddlebred Rescue does to be incredible in recovering these horses back to our industry, retraining them, and putting them out to do useful jobs.
I've ridden most of the rescues we've gotten. Over the years we've done it. I don't even remember when we started. I was small. Definitely made me a better rider. Just learning to be patient and understand where they've come from, and that they all need care.
They don't forget those lessons, they know them. And Neil is really good about when she goes to the sale, she looks for certain things that she can recognize if that horse has been through a training program.
Miley has been in the barn about 6 months, and I started riding her like a couple weeks when she got here, because we didn't really know how she was gonna be. But she was really good the first time, surprisingly. Her progress has come so far from when she first got here. She was so skinny. Oh, thank you. And she just acted really scarce around people, like they had hurt her and stuff. But now, she's a brat. She's everybody's favorite. All the little kids love her just because she's little and she's black. And they like her name. All the little kids named her. Say, I'm everybody's horse. She's shared.
I would tell someone who's looking for a rescue as a practice horse that they really should. It will help you so much, and you're doing something good. You're rescuing a horse. These horses have never done anything wrong to be put in this situation, and it's kind of just giving back. If you love the saddlebreds, if you love riding Saddleseat, give back to what you've been doing for so long.
If you have a lesson program, come take a look. There are just tons of horses available for beginners, academy riders. So whatever your interest, whether it's driving or just trail riding, we've probably got a horse for you.
I work with a lot of beginner kids and adults, and a lot of times they're intimidated by something that's bigger than them. And what I found with the lesson horses that I have and using in my program that have been rescues, they'll stand cross-tied very quietly. They stand like statues, so you can go over the parts of the horses and grooming techniques and how to pick up their feet, and these horses just eat it up. They love the attention. They'll stand all day long, and the kids really start to blossom and shine from that.
About, I would say 50 to 60% of our costs of rehabbing, acquiring and rehabbing a horse are recovered in the adoption fees. Our adoption fees, I think, as Neil and Pat may have mentioned, are not high. We try to make it affordable, both for the trainers and instructors as well as families to adopt the horses out. So fundraising to keep the organization moving forward is very important.
All the donations go into helping the horses, pulling them from the kill pens, rehabilitating them, adopting them out. It's just a wonderful way to do that. Their dollars are tax deductible. It's a 501c3 organization. So anything they can do with donations, supplies, just volunteering, being able to lay over a horse or help with transportation when need be. It doesn't take that much time, and it is rewarding. When you see these horses, it truly is rewarding.
If somebody wants to adopt a saddlebred from Saddlebred Rescue, they can go on our website, which is www.saddlebredrescue.com, and there's a section there that has available horses. They can look at those available horses. If they see something that interests them, they can contact us. The information's all on the website. Our adoption form is on the website under downloads. Just copy it, paste it into a Word document, paste it into an email, send me the information. They need to call me, and we need to discuss what it is they're looking for so that we can fit the right horse to them. I might not have it today, but I might have it tomorrow. I never know when I'm getting horses in. I can get horses in based on how quickly I can place the ones I have.
We have great volunteers that donate almost 100% of their time to this organization. All the money goes to the rescues. Neil and Pat will go up to an auction and they will purchase the rescues. The rescue gets home, gets vet care. A lot of times they don't come with a Coggins, which is required. They'll get their feet done, their teeth checked out, a digestive supplement sometimes if they need it, if they're thin, and then they will be ridden so that we can place them. We don't want to be one of these people that are online and people just see a picture, take the horse, ship it home, and it's not right for them. We want this horse to go to its forever home or a very useful home.
It gets expensive to do any part of this, and for the most part, the work is volunteer work.
Saddlebred Rescue is not cheapshowhorse.com. I'm very adamant on that. It is not designed to get horses that are cheap at a sale and try to sell them and affect our industry. That's just not the way it is. Saddlebred Rescue is about taking responsibility of the horses that we have bred and used and sold and closed our eyes about where they go.
For especially an industry that loves their show horses so much, we have to love them through all phases of their life and not abandon them when maybe they're a little bit older or they can't perform quite the way we need them in the show ring anymore. And so all the support that we can garner from our industry and outside of our industry is just, it's just the right thing to do for an animal that's given so much to all of us.